We are very happy that the European Commission, through this MSCA actions, have financed 2 doctoral network programs, both of them focusing on polymer chemistry and polymeric materials.
In Italy, 15 projects will be coordinated by Italian institutions. 2 of them will be actually coordinated by our group here at the Department of Chemical Sciences at the University of Padua.
Agripolys aims at developing the next generation of polymeric materials for agricultural applications, so for agriculture. Synthetic polymers are ubiquitous in different applications in agriculture, going from coating of seeds to the delivery of fertilizers. However, until a few years ago, all these polymers were persistent. So it means that they were eventually generating microplastics that accumulate in the environment and can eventually also enter in the food chain. The challenge of Agripolys is to train the next generation of specialists in polymeric materials for agriculture, and these polymeric materials must be sustainable. It means that they have to fully biodegrade and still feature the properties that are attractive of synthetic polymers and their performance. This project will not only be useful for generating competencies, so new people, new specialists, doctoral students that will later on be employed not only in academia but also in the private sector, but it will also represent a trigger for the European Union in order to invest and put more efforts into polymeric materials, polymer science and polymer chemistry in order to boost the development of sustainable materials.
The idea behind Poly4EV was born from some discussions between our group at the University of Padua and some groups at the University of Warwick and the University of Pavia. We realized that the growing demand for electric vehicles is asking us as scientists to develop new materials for electric vehicles, in particular new additives for lubrication systems and thermal management systems. And these additives can, of course, be made of polymers, which is our expertise, and also of the groups that I mentioned before. And these polymers has to be sustainable, because right now the vehicles that we develop must be sustainable. Then, having established this aim, we decided to involve a lot of other partners. The network is now composed of 13 partners around Europe, including also 1 company and 1 small startup. And we think that this network is really the best network possible to achieve our goal. In fact, our network is involving very different expertise, starting from polymer scientists to rheologists, tribologists, engineers, and of course also the companies. So combining these different expertise is critical to achieve the objectives of our project. It's also very exciting, but at the same time it's challenging, because we will have students that are trained mainly in, for example, polymer chemistry, that will have to do some secondments in groups that are formed by engineers. But for the student, this is a great opportunity to really broaden their expertise, and at the end of this project, being prepared to enter the job market with really many skills. So we think that Poly4EV and the students that will be working on Poly4EV will be developing materials that will be, first of all, sustainable and very efficient for utilization in the next generation of electric vehicles.